Hello everybody, welcome to Parks Bros. We are at DCA. It is June 23rd, so you know what that means. Incredicoaster is opening. Yeah. Let's go ride it. It's like 10 o'clock now. We waited in a 30-minute long plus security line. But
I haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah, we still haven't had breakfast, neither of us. So we're gonna ride Incredicoaster and then probably eat breakfast. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's not too many pass holders here. You can tell. It's kind of funny. There is a lot of just like day passes, so but we're just heading over to Incredicoaster now, get on it, and yeah.
It's a nice looking sign. So the standby line is back here by Nick's Nights. Probably an hour plus. I don't know how long to be exact, but yeah, we gotta wait for it. I sent Hunter to go get fast passes, so that'll be nice. But I'm actually really happy they're playing the end credits song from Molly.
On the pier.
So it's 10:15. Look at that time that we got for fast pass at 10:15. Ooh. So I love the addition of Nick himself at Nick's Nights. That's pretty freaking cool. So first of all, they're playing the Cars music here, which is a little awkward. Why don't you just leave that to Cars Land? Second thing, the app says 20 minutes for Incredicoaster. Yeah, no, probably at least an hour and a half. Thankfully, the new billboards have been added in, and here's the up one. So they are having some block break issues. It looks like one of the blocks actually just stopped one of the trains up here. This block break section, the one right before the end, and the other train behind it caught up to it. So yeah, I don't know if they're running 5 trains or not. They might be running 6. I doubt that though, because they had dummies in some of the trains yesterday. So, but the block sections are all a mess right now. Well, it definitely looked like the sensors were triggered and have not let up yet. So yeah, it's been stuck for about 3 minutes now. Yay, first breakdown of the day. Alright, 10 seconds after I shot that last shot, it's going again. And through that next block, so it should be good to go. The station itself is looking good. Not as good as the concept art, I don't think, but it's still really good. So here's the Coco billboard. This is the farthest right billboard. Pretty cool. They even have a Finding Dory beer saying, or billboard, not beer. Finding Dory billboard saying to keep the pier clean. And here's the last billboard. This is second to the left. It is a Wally billboard. So it took 40 minutes for Hunter to get to the chocolate chip cookies that are in front of Incredicoaster. So it's been, I think it's 10:55 right now. He left at 10:15 to get those. But yeah, we just finally went back in line. Let's try this thing out. It better be worth $6 freaking bucks. So I'm about halfway through with this, and it's super gooey, super hot too. But like, they give us forks, and I think you need a fork for this. I would not do this with hands because the chocolate is so melted. So is it worth the $6? I think in terms of Disney pricing, it does. If they're going to charge $4.25 for a churro, they can definitely charge $6 for this cookie. Now, it's more like a pie crust than anything. It's like a pie crust with chocolate, but it's still pretty freaking good. Yeah, I would probably get that again, but not if it's a 40-minute wait, though. That was kind of crazy, but it won't be after today, I'm sure. So if you want to meet any Incredibles characters, they got Frozone and Mrs. Incredible over there right now in front of the fountain, but that's where your meet and greet's going to be for anybody Incredible. So this is our first look at the Incredicoaster sign. It looks great, actually. I love the styling. Oh, okay, thanks for hitting me. But I love the styling of everything. I've always been a darling for 50s architecture. I can't remember I don't think this is Googie, but it's close to it. So here's the new trash cans over here by Incredicoaster. They're like satin. It's kind of weird. And here is where you can get the cookies. I think it's called Jack Jack Nom Nom or something. But yeah, right here. So this is kind of an eyesore. Not gonna lie. but you can tell it's rushed for sure. So we are currently in line where the Fast Pass distribution used to be. There were speakers everywhere playing just incredible music nonstop. But you can see under the little walkway here, which I find interesting. But all the Fast Pass distribution is now where Toy Story Mania's used to be across the way over there near Poultry Palace. So if you need a Fast Pass, go over there, not over here, because this is all queue now. So the standby is like 40 minutes shorter than it was when we first got in line. Okay, well.
It's never fun. My dad.
Be sure to take off your backpack and place it under your feet. Secure all loose items in the storage car.
Coasters as a kid, so this is a dream come true for me. Roller coaster, that's the dream. Down, the dog panda.
Incredible! See this classic coaster bridge? The Incredicoaster.
It should be called the Gas Blaster Times Down.
I like the Incredicoaster.
Sure, slap our names on an old ride.
So they have a 7th train apparently? That's interesting.
Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro.
So we just got off of Incredicoaster for the first time. What did you think?
It was nice to go on it again. It was a little nice to see new visuals and see what they did. The thing is, it probably would be better at night.
Yeah, I definitely think so too.
Because the lighting effects of Violet's tunnel weren't as vibrant.
No, they were definitely not nearly as vibrant. I really like Dash's tunnel. I think was my favorite out of the three, at least right now at this time of day, because the lasers are so pronounced. Also, the airtime hill, we got like a giant pop of airtime in the second row. It was kind of ridiculous, actually. But it's about to launch right behind us in a second, so this will be fun to see. Yeah. But as you probably could see by my reaction video that I've made, what I really thought during the ride, they definitely didn't really retrack any of it except for maybe the top of the loop, but the bottom of the loop was still ridiculously jittery. So, but I actually think I like it more than Screamin' as of now after riding it once, but we're gonna ride it 2 or 3 more times maybe today. So we'll give you a full review on it later. And yeah, it was a lot of fun actually.
Over here by Toy Story Mania also got a paint job. They're looking great. But here's Poultry Palace. There's nothing really on the front of it, but it's supposed to look like a meal box. So but there is a huge line for it. It goes all the way back there. So here's a look at the new sign for Toy Story Midway Mania. It looks great. It really does, but Midway Mania is actually down right now. And Jesse is standing outside for a meet and greet because it's been down for like an hour, I think. But here is Senor Buzz Churros. Like, no line for this. Do you find that funny? And Angry Dogs doesn't really have a line either. It's maybe like 5 to 10 people. So, yeah, Angry Dogs. It looks good. It really does. So here's a look at the new board games. La Luna Starcatcher is like it's a fishing game. Wally Space Race is a water hose game, and then Heimlich's Candy Corn Toss is a baseball game, and then Bullseye is exactly the same. They also added trees in front of these games, which actually look good. They've got them all across the midway right here. So here's the Pixar ball that was in the concept art. It's pretty big, and it's pretty cold, and yeah, it's really nice. But you can find it right next to Bullseye's Stallion Stampede. Here is an up-close look at the Pixar Promenade, where the Pixarmonic, that's hard to say, orchestra is playing. They've got tons of mutes, like it's kind of crazy. But yeah, it looks really, really nice. A lot better than I expected it to look, to be completely honest. And here's a look at Pixar Pal Around, what they've renamed Fun Wheel. The sign looks gorgeous. Really ties everything together for Pixar Pier, I think, in the style that they're going for. But it's actually open. We weren't sure if it was going to be open or not, and it is. Now, Bing Bong's Candy Confectionery is still being built. I don't know when this is going to open, but hopefully soon. So this section right here has been confirmed by Disney to be the new Inside Out ride, which is literally just Flix Flyers. They've already got walls up around it, but it will be opening in 2019. Along with Jesse's Critter Carousel. That's not going to be open until 2019, which is kind of a surprise to a lot of us. You know, you'd think it would be done in the next couple months, but yeah, they're giving it all the way until 2019, so... So I'm tired. I kind of want a little nap. So let's go on Little Mermaid, right? Because it's a walk-on, and yeah, let's take a nap.
Unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
So here's the entrance sign for Lamplight Lounge. Looks really freaking nice. Also, somebody else has my hat. Some other guy has my hat. I feel betrayed. So we're going in for Incredicoaster round 2. It says 75 minutes for standby, which is a load of crap. We waited about 30 minutes from this point, if that, from our last wait. So, yeah. If it's at the sign, it's about 25 to 30.
Dedicated to all of you.
Well, we are so embarrassed.
No, happy. Everyone can have a taste of secret.
Well, let's go round 2. I don't know how long it's been. Let me check. So it's been an hour and 2 minutes. But here's a nice look at the station. It looks really nice. It really does, actually. So we are in row 7. I guess we're on row 2. They just moved us.
Okay, so after second ride, I definitely think it's better than Screaming. I don't know, just having the story there and Screaming, it helps a lot. But the pieces of track that needed the retrack never got it, for sure. Like, the loop is just as painful, and so are some of the other parts. But it just kind of stinks, because like the parts that I wanted them to fix were realistically the track itself, but they didn't end up doing that at all. So except for maybe the top of the loop, but that's not where it needed it. It needed it at the bottom. Yeah, and right after the third tunnel as well, that piece of track is just rough. So hopefully they'll be able to fix that soon, but they'd have to close it for another while longer, which I'm okay with. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. Okay.
I was thinking maybe later.
So we're gonna be like LeBron. We're gonna take our talents over to Disneyland instead of DCA. You get it? It's a good joke, because we're gonna go back to DCA later today. But yeah, so we've got like 2.5 hours maybe to kill until our fast pass for Incredicoaster for our third ride of the day. And we're gonna chill out over in Disneyland for a little bit because it is less busy. I mean, as you can tell by these lines, it's kind of really nice. So we made it over to Disneyland, and Hunter actually wants to go see Mickey and the Magical Map. So we're gonna go do that because like we came over at perfect time. It starts in 5 minutes. And there's Captain Hook and Peter Pan being friends. That's not right. So if you don't know, it's actually Mickey and the Magical Map is probably one of the best shows at Disneyland. There's not too many people here, as you can see, but they have a show at 2:15 and 4:15. This is the 2:15 show, but it's near, it's in between. I should rephrase. It's a Small World and the Fantasyland station / Toontown station. So that show just finished. It's about 15 minutes long, but it's still one of the best shows here for sure. It's about Mickey trying to finish Yensid's map. Yeah, but it's really nice. He ends up befriending a spot that's not painted, and yeah. So we stopped at our normal spot. It's a Planet chicken facility. Is the best. So yeah, we're eating lunch now.
Mine's chicken less than so.
So we've made our way back to Incredicoaster. Our fast pass is for about 5 minutes, so we're just gonna chill out for a little while until we can get in. But it looks like the fast pass is a long time because the standby says it's 180 minutes. So we will see. It's the fast pass line. It's over here. So we're gonna fast pass for about 15 minutes for this queue. They made us do switchbacks out here, right here. The fast pass line is at least 3 times longer than the regular standby, but they're sending in 10 fast pass people per one regular guest in standby is what they said, so kind of crazy. Round 3, this time using fast pass. Woo, you ready, Hunter? Yes? Cool, thanks for answering.
What?
Are you ready?
Kind of.
Round 3. We'll see if we get row 2 again.
So we just got off of round 3. We got row 12. Hey, back row. I would say all the tunnels are better in back row, but pretty much everything else is kind of worse. It's definitely showing its roughness, especially at the bottom of the loop, and every other spot that was super rough. Yeah, makes me sad. So now we're gonna head on to Guardians. It says 45 minutes, but I don't know if I believe it. Maybe they're only running 2 elevators today. That might be the fatal flaw that does us in. But yeah, it says 45, so we'll see. It's terrible. Free ride, anti-gravity, definitely the best on Guardians. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the best I'll get out of him.
So we left when the Pixar Play Parade got over to Main Street, and now we're back when the Pixar Play Parade is starting. We suck at timing. So we made it over to Indiana Jones, my favorite ride in the park. It's only a 30-minute wait. How deep's the water? This deep, sir. All joking aside, they're setting up fireworks and pyro charges. Those are all barges with fireworks on the side of them on those little side racks.
So that's gonna wrap up our day. I know I didn't film too much in the last half of the day, but we rode Indiana Jones in Disneyland, and then we all just kind of walked around for a little bit. Saw Haunted Mansion was a 10-minute wait, and then everybody saw that apparently, and it jumped up to like 30. So we didn't ride that, and then we kind of walked back, and we just decided I think it's probably time to head out because we've been here for a long time today. But it was very successful. Pixar Pier is a good addition, I think. I think they could have done more, but I'm going to make a whole review on that, and I'll link it here once that's done. Same with Incredicoaster, I'll link that too. But it was a pretty freaking successful day considering we rode Incredicoaster 3 times, and we thought we were going to ride it once. So, I don't know, what do you think?
I can barely see the screen.
Same here.
I don't know.
Is that all?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
So, pretty good day overall. I think I just think we're all kind of tired now because we've been going since 9 a.m. this morning. So that's kind of early for us right now, at least with it being summer. But yeah, I think all in all, a good freaking day considering 3 times on Incredicoaster. But yeah. I don't know when we'll be back, but I can't wait for it not to be crowded over there. Somebody's tired. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.